So, pattern underlies so much of our lives, whether we are aware of it or not. Think of how the sun comes up to greet us each morning, and how each evening we trust the moon to give us gentle, silvery light. Think of how a spouse in the morning makes coffee for their husband or wife before work. And just like the mercy of the sun rising for us, that expresses a type of spousal mercy towards the other person. Think of how children wait for their parents to pick them up from school, trusting in an unbroken, ever present, living pattern. Our circadian rhythms are set in patterns, and we feel the pain of broken patterns. Trust me, I have insomnia very bad right now due to some health issues, but we also feel pain when relational patterns deteriorate, such as the loss or death of a person. We feel pattern nostalgia for things that used to be routine in our lives that have changed. Um, so, pattern underlies so much of life. In morals and ethics, we as a society have patterned responses to things, such as stealing is bad. And we feel a natural revulsion towards those who mindlessly break these societal patterns that have moral and ethical substance to them. So, pattern is beautiful. Harmonious pattern is so closely tied to covenant that it seeks not to break. It's so closely tied to stability in that we rely on pattern to survive. Think of inhale, exhale, exhale. Our whole life is predicated on pattern, harmonious pattern. Whether we understand that or not, that's the truth. So imagine if someone has an unethical, unharmonious pattern, like breakage of pattern in their response. So let's say you tell your friend something very heartbreaking and they laugh. That goes against societal patterned constructs of compassion that we've built, because those patterns stabilize society, stabilize the world, bring hope, bring mercy, bring love. So now, why did a fractal spiral make me start crying? I never reacted like that to artwork before. I would see, regular gorgeous realism photos and they would move me deeply, but I've never cried at a piece of artwork the way I did when I first saw fractal spirals. And the reason is because so much is built within that symbol. You see, you see that it's unbroken. You see that it's ever expanding. You see that it's gently curved, no harsh edges needed. You see that it is expanding into infinity, expanding towards the heavens while reflecting their traits. I feel like when I see that, it teaches me so much on how to be an ever-living, more harmonious pattern. Because whether we know it or not, a component of our existence is how we pattern and how we break patterns and form new ones. But what of unbroken foundational patterns that we can live by, that we can become? I believe when you embody love, you are like a fractal spiral of love ever increasing in the world, because you become unbroken in that decision. It's like a vow of how you show up in the world. and you grow, you change, you expand, but you abide by principle. So I just wanted to share that with everyone today. And, you know, I think the way I would describe it is it's not God, it's a pattern, but it's a highly reflective mirror. One of the most highly reflective mirrors of the divine I can find. And to be honest, it's one of the ways I started understanding the divine better. So if you have time, look up fractal spiral, look up logarithmic spirals. All of these just have so many traits to them that just are mind-blowing. So yeah, I'm gonna like almost cry again because it's so beautiful and moving. So anyway, thanks.